ghetto ballad ever is Gangsta-ling.
Dude, that's
Hands
horrible.
down.
Dude, that's horrible.
Hands down.
Dude,
Yeah, this is for my homies. Well.
see, no, man, that song as a whole, that one song right there, man, it just sets
they
us
had
back.
on in the Gangsta-ling videos, the same outfit that old boy was wearing on the stage. That vest short combo.
The dudes,
like, it's the same outfit.
Do you know what it is to sing? Tell him to put down them dice for a second, Lord. Listen to his homies. Like, to sing that.
Hey, number two is I Really Miss My Homeboys by Master P.
Yes.
And Mozambique.
Yeah. What other like ghetto ones? Ghetto ballads.
Oh my God!
Nothing got Gangsta-ling.
No, I'm gonna tell you that. I'm gonna tell you the hottest.
Please tell me you got
Please
tell me you got a sample of
Gangsta-ling.
Please tell me you got a sample of Gangsta-ling to play.
I'm gonna get it up.
I'm gonna tell you right now, man. The hottest song that was like kind of like a ballad, but it was hip hop. Was when KRS-One came out with "Love's Gonna Get You."
Love's gonna see.
Love's gonna get you. Love's gonna get you. Love's gonna get you. That was the hottest joint. I mean, he was in a shootout and he like lost his brother. Oh, I can't believe you're doing that, man. Oh my God.
This song's dedicated to my homies in that gangster. Why'd you have to go
really
so soon?
You know what you look like right now, right?
That sounds like a talent show song.
But you was waiting for them to start rapping and they never did. That's what I'm saying.
Dude, that's why it was so horrible, man. Come on, man.
I gotta hear the hook again.
To the classic.
Keep the memory alive. Like a homie should. Here we go. You shouldn't be able to
like
sing
the
this.
Homie should. I can't believe you're doing this.
Keep stepping. And this is where he loses right here. Take a drink and
we're reverting back as people. We're de-evolving listening to this.
I can't even cut it off now. It won't even work. Hold on.
Look what you did. Look what you
There
did.
we
Look
go.
what you did to us. We're reverting
Man,
back.
shout out to DRS and the Gangsta-Ling for giving us that classic hit. Timeless.
Horrible.
All right. Just brought me back, man.
Horrible.
All right, one last random thing about the concert. Them dudes randomly brought out Casey from Casey and JoJo.
Oh, no.
Man, I swear.
What?
Oh, Louz. Okay, Louz. That's so random to be hit with.
Did one of them die? Is Casey and JoJo?
It was
one of them
so
died.
I would tell you.
No.
I would tell you how random it was. So it's like
That's so random.
he was like they was up there rapping, and all of a sudden this dude just came out on stage, and he was kind of like dancing and jumping around, kind of like Flavor Flav, almost like a hype man.
Oh my God!
And it was like, who the fuck is that? Like,
Why are we doing this?
and then
Stop.
and then all of a sudden there was like, yo, this KC, from KC and JoJo. It's like, oh, what the fuck? Like,
So
and I looked at him, I was like, yes, that is him.
So cockroaches.
He
came
looked
out
like
on
he
stage.
done recovered from he looked like he done made a recovery from like his drug addiction. He looked like he on the way back, man.
So
like he looked healthy.
Like he ate a sandwich. Yes.
So here's the thing. So they're from Charlotte, so that makes sense.
What's that?
The Casey and JoJo from Charlotte. Oh, all of them. Devontae.
Yeah.
They're from Charlotte.
Oh, okay, good.
So put it in perspective. When we went to the Drake concert, Drake brought out Gucci Man
Okay.
and Usher. Right? Was it Usher in that concert we went to, or just Gucci?
Yeah.
He brought out Usher and Gucci, right?
Yeah.
So that tells you how washed Bone Thugs are that they bring out Casey.
Wow.
Because they was like the hometown hero.
Hometown heroes.
Good God, man.
And he didn't even like perform or do nothing. He literally came on there and did like the Flavor Flav routine for like 45 seconds, and then they announced it, and then he walked off the stage.
Got him in check. They probably gave him one of them Coke 45s you was talking about. Them old English.
Yeah.
Got to get on up.
Do it.
Shout out to Bone Thugs, man. Even though they look old and they look a little washed up, they can still flow.
Bow,
And they actually
bow,
still
bow,
sounded really good.
bow.
And they put on a pretty decent.
Shout
they put
out.
on a pretty decent show.
Shout out to Casey. Jodeci is my all-time favorite R&B group.
Y'all used to smash the J.
Everybody did.
And they got one of the best episodes. They had one of the best episodes on Martin too.
Actually, no, that was.
Oh, yeah.
Actually, I never did because I was too young to be smashing. to Casey and JoJo when that first came out.
Yeah,
I was like sneaking and listening to that though.
Yeah, I was old enough to be smashing.
Yeah, you was old enough to be smashing.
Yeah.
That Casey and JoJo was still riding though when we was in school. That Casey and JoJo was still riding on the mixtapes, bro.
You had on one of them unnamed. Loud, you had it on one of them unnamed CDs you used to make.
The bootleg.
No. He literally
bootleg.
listen. Loud, you would have a you know how back in the day you would have a CD book it would have like 60 slots in it.
Yeah.
So this dude would have Loud was making CDs before it was even a thing. So he would produce a CD a week with the mixtapes, and he wouldn't even label them. So we were like, all right, we want to hear such and such. We want to hear that Cupid, that 112, whatever song we used to listen to. And he like, oh, he'll flip it to like page 5. He's like, oh, it's this one. But it won't even be labeled. Like this dude, man. Dang, Bobby Fischer, man. All right. So transitioning, because we're right at the halfway point and want to get into a little bit more.
Man, I hate the phrase. It was probably like a magic trick. It was probably Cupid 112 on all the CDs.
That's what it was. Yeah, wasn't it, Miles? Hey, look, because you know what, Ham, that's a good point. Because we used to call that dude Slim from 112. Oh, it was at Peaches and Cream. That song.
Oh, that was so sweet.
Yeah. Hey, because wasn't your AOL name like Slim something, Slim Noop or something?
Nah, that was my was like CL Smooth or something.
CL
like
Smooth,
that.
yeah.
Keep rocking CL Smooth.
CL Smooth, man.
Hey, real quick though, just so random, but what was everybody's handle on AOL Instant Messengers? Mine was I Love Myself 13. What y'all had?
I never fucked with that, man.
AOL? I mean, you could lead them away messages, man. Come on.
No, I never did that.
So when people like hit your AIM and it would come back with that message.
I never got up on that, bro.
Yeah, man.
Oh yeah.
Mine was Pimp 89.
Yours is what, Ham?
Pimp 89. PIMP 89.
Pimp 89. See,
Pimp 89.
he was heavily influenced by like 3-6 and stuff, though.
Too short.
Too short. Hey, Rope, you had an AIM?
Yeah, my shit was like Ben Diddy. That's like my middle name, like nickname and shit. Oh,
Ben Diddy. Yeah, that
my
AIM.
middle name. Yeah, my middle.
Used to ride. Yeah, you could leave like before subtweeting. If you knew somebody, it was almost like you could set it up because I used to do this.
Yeah.
So you knew somebody because the thing would ting whenever that person that you wanted to get online. So you knew that you was about to chat. So you would hurry up and put in your away message. So when they hit you up, you could like the away message was meant for them.
Oh yeah.
So
For you, I'm unavailable.
Yeah. No. It'd be like something. You're trying to be slick.
Wow.
Yeah. So anyhow, all right, moving on.
Let's do it.
Also better
Do it.
Also better recognize he got a good thing for it gone.
I wonder how much they got paid for that show though.
What's that?
They probably just covered the travel
Like $1,200 and
and in the Motel 6.
there it is.
And they probably had to go to train. They probably rode a train.
Probably.
All right. So the latest since our last, you don't even have to wait a day in the news cycle with 45 as the president. So was it Friday? Last Friday when he was in Alabama, Bammer. He was in Bammer, and he was talking in front of amongst his necks, and he mentioned randomly that he thinks that people who kneel, not even people, but the son of a bitches who kneel, that the owner should fire them and they should be kicked out of the league basically for kneeling because it's disrespect to the flag.
Right.
And the very next day, it was on a Saturday, right?
Saturday.
Because the very next day was Sunday,
Yes.
and it all bubbled up, and then you see like a widespread protest. I mean, black, whites, owners, even Jerry Jones got on one knee. Even Ray Rice got on too. So,
But did you see?
No,
did you
we
see
gonna get
Ray?
the- we gonna get the Ray.
Did you see? Did you
We gonna get
see
the Ray.
Ray Rice's
Do you
response?
wanna
no, y'all
start
tell me
out
about Ray Rice's response.
It was so suspect.
Ray Lewis.
Ray Lewis. I'm sorry, Ray Lewis.
Right here, it was.
Do you
so
want to start out with Ray?
It was.
I don't care. I'm gonna let y'all have it.
We got to come back.
I threw the grenade.
Come back to Ray.
It was so suspect because the thing about it is he was down there, and the Ravens were on one knee, and you look at him and he's like on both knees, and they were just like sitting there, and he's down and he's on both knees, and you just see his head wiggling around like you could tell that the dude's
You see that Beijing
and his mouth is moving, so he's like getting in a prayer or something like that. And then later when he came back, they were like, Ray, so you were down on your knees? He goes, no, if you look, I was down on both knees and I was praying. All right. And so, it's like, okay, once again, we're having this conversation about why people take the knee during the national anthem, and they're missing the point completely. Because there is, whether you want to believe it or not, it's just the truth. There's viral and systemic racism in the United States. It may not be the overt kind that you would think, wow, ooh, that's racist what that guy did or what she did.
Crosses, yeah.
It's now all these little small microaggressions, and people like to use the term dog whistle, but it's the microaggressions against other people. And then if you put all the microaggressions together, then you can really legitimately tell that builds up to a big problem. But he said he was praying, and I think he did that because he wants to maintain a degree of legitimacy with somebody else, someplace else probably, and he doesn't want to associate with what the actual cause of the protest is. That's the way it looked to me. Which means wishy. In layman's terms, the shit was mad wishy washy. I'm just saying.
Yeah, he's trying to play both sides of the fence.
Word.
Mm-hmm.
And we talking about Ray.
Ray.
Yeah, because what's happening now with Ray Lewis is it's like no place for a coon to stay. You know what I'm saying? Because your own people don't like you because you're a coon. Then the people who sent you out to do your coon stuff, like they just renting you. You know what I'm saying?
Tolerate.
So it's like his own people like trying to take his statue down, like because they racist and they're like, man, bump that. You knelt during the anthem. But then I'm a black man and I kind of don't care either. So
yeah, I was ready to take him off the dang, the Coon Mushmore, Mount Rushmore.
Dude, the thing about it is, man.
Oh yeah.
The thing about it is, when we start talking about who's, not everybody's black experience is going to be the same, and this is the only thing I got to say about people who like carry the title of, the coonery that you see. Is people who just for some reason find a way to neglect, deny that there's a real problem or there's a viral and systemic issue and they don't want to address it. And once again, they're trying to connect and communicate with somebody or an organization or a movement somewhere that to them makes the most sense. Then you see people who are riding the fence, and the people who are riding the fence are just trying to be like, it's almost like people who stay out of a fight and they want to jump on the side that wins. And to me, it just seems like it's anticlimactic and it's wishy-washy. So if you really want to see somebody who does not do a very good job of standing their ground and does the coonery thing, is that cat on CNN, Paris Denard.
Oh, Paris Denard. Oh my God, I want to
smack the worst. It's like the worst. It's like the worst dude, and like the most, and like
right.
And he's really horrible at it. And then they got that one preacher who comes.
Oh
on,
yeah, to slick his hair back. Never trust a black man to brush his hair back like that.
And he's got like the really high manicured goatee. I mean, and that fella, he just never wants to address the problem. And then everybody, was loving Ben Carson, and because he was like an inspiration to everybody.
He used to be so woke too.
I mean, and the thing about it is now,
right, he did.
You get the hookup from somewhere, and then next thing you know, man, the gifted hands turns into the dick skinner. I don't.
Let me pose a question to y'all, to everybody, because think about this: Ray Lewis was really, really, really close to being O.J. Simpson. The only difference is he killed a black man. If Ray Lewis, because think about it, he got off for murdering somebody, right? He didn't get convicted.
Really.
He didn't get convicted of it.
He really did.
So if he would have murdered a white person or woman and got off, do you think he would be celebrated as a hero today?
No. And
even with a Super Bowl.
He would never have gotten away with it because our one getaway was OJ, and we would not have seen another OJ. Sorry,
but see, Ray don't even realize that. The only reason why they care for him is because he killed another ninja.
Ray is the biggest coon because I think the level of coon that you are depends on how far you turned away from where you were. So like we can kind of still be challenged by Paris Denard and be like, well, I don't know what kind of black experience he's had. You know what I'm saying? I can't count for like how he was raised. Maybe he came up in Jack and Jill, private school,
Jack and Jack,
blah blah blah, whatever.
Yeah.
But Ray was on the street. He played for Miami, which was the most stereotyped team.
Oh my God.
Some true, some false, ever for being black people. You know what I'm saying? He grew up around the hood, and then you completely flip your script, like complete 180. That's why he's even over Paris.
Yeah,
because you can vouch for his black experience, and he turned his back on that.
True.
The thing about it is, I mean, when I listen to the dude talk, it's And I was having a conversation with one of my very, as you would say, very woke friends, and